Hey everybody, it's Blake with Channel Android, and today I'm taking a quick look at the Google Plus application from Google for Android devices. Google Plus, if you do not know, is a new social networking service from Google, and this is the application that ties into it. So, first off, this is the main screen. When you start off on the application, it's pretty typical for Android applications, the large buttons that take you to particular areas. Notice here we have a notification area where it will show you how many notifications you have. Do a little click and your notifications pop up right there. You can click on a notification if you want to get a closer look at it, and you can click the button or click done there and make it go away. You have stream, huddle, photos, profile, and circles. Stream, it's pretty typical. It is a stream, much like your Facebook feed or your Twitter stream. It will allow you to see what people are talking about, and the way that things are organized is based on the discussion that's going around them. So as things are discussed, they bubble back up to the top. So it's not chronological. You could have something that's several days old. If the conversation is still going on, then it will come back up to the top. Now, if you don't want to partake in this particular conversation because it's not your style, you can mute that, and I'll show you how to do that in a second. Notice here you have the number of people and you have comments. When I say the number of people, I'm referring to +1, which is much like Facebook's like system. Google has implemented +1, and that's just people +1ing this post and saying that they like it. And then of course the comments is pretty self-explanatory. If we click on that, it'll take it to the post instead of being there in the stream still, and you can see the comments that are going on. And if you want to +1 the post yourself, you'll see that you've got the +1 button. Next to that, you have a button that will allow you to mute or report abuse, and then here you can hit that and it'll carry you right back to the stream. And let's go ahead and go back and look at profiles on here. Click on this icon. This is a guy that's on the Android team with Google. So now we're looking at his profile, which will have various posts on it. You see there for posts, and then you can go to photos and you can see photos that he's uploaded. You can go to the about button and you can learn more about the person that you're stalking. Now let's go back to the mainstream here. Up top you've got the Google Plus button that will take you back to the main screen. Next to that you have a check-in button which will allow you to share your location, and it actually integrates with Google Attitude. The camera button will allow you to take a photo or pick a photo that's already on the device to upload. The pencil button here is to write. Notice again you can still select the location that's attached to whatever you're saying, and you can attach a photo, taking it or uploading it. This section right here with the blue, this is the circle section. The circles on Google Plus is much like lists on Facebook, except very well done. And it allows you to limit who will be seeing the content that you're sharing. So if we click this little arrow, we have our options here. You can see if you wanted it to be completely public to everyone on the internet, you just mark it as public, or you could do circles if you want it to go out to everyone that's friends of yours but not public to the internet, or you could choose a particular circle that you want to share it with. I'm going to click done, and then you hit post right there if you wanted to share what you've actually typed. If I swipe the screen to the left, it'll show you nearby, and it will try and find posts that have been put on Plus that are nearby to the location where you're at now. I'm not going to go there because I don't care to share my address with you. And incoming would be people who are following you and you are not currently following them back. Now, let's go back here. Okay. Right here we have Huddle. Huddle is a service for Google Plus that is only on the mobile devices. Right now it's not accessible through the web application, and it's essentially a group messaging application, and you just go in there. If you wanted to start a new huddle, you start typing people's names, and then you could type a message, and that will invite them. Let's go back. These are active huddles. You can jump up in there. You can talk about things. And, of course, if it's a group, everyone will get the messages. And then you can mute the huddle if people are maybe getting under your skin. And you can see you can edit names. And you can leave the huddle if you'd like. And then up top, you see that person with a plus sign. That'll allow you to add a person to the huddle that's not currently in the huddle. So huddles, they're pretty cool, but nothing mind-blowing. Photos, pretty self-explanatory. You just get a bunch of photos. Basically, you can see photos of yourself, photos from your phone, your albums, and from your circles. So click on that, and then you can see all the photos from my circles, and then underneath you'll see little numbers and bubbles. That represents the conversation, the number of comments on the photos that's going on. So let's go back. I think that explains photos well enough. Profile basically is just sharing what people would see if they were going to look at your account. And I'm not going to go to about. I don't want to accidentally share information that you don't need to know. And photos would show you my photos. So that's just your profile. And then circles is just a little place for you to go and look at the circles that you have. And you can click on people if you want to mess around with where people are located, what circles they're located in. That's pretty much it as far as the application goes. It's a pretty well-built application, just like the service. I've been pretty impressed with it. It comes also with, when you install it, it will create not only the Google Plus icon, but it will create a Huddle icon where you can go straight to Huddle if you use it a good bit. That might come in handy. Notice here. That'll take you straight into Huddle. So overall, I'd say that I'm very pleased not only with Google Plus as a service, but with the application as well. It's well done. It's not perfect, just like the service, but for a first version, or actually this has been updated once to allow you to use multiple Google accounts on it, but as a first-ish version, both the service and the application are really well done, and I recommend that you check it out when you get the chance. Thanks for watching this video review of Google Plus, and be sure and check us out at channelandroid.com.